Hi everyone, this is Tim VanLeeuwen at VanLeeuwen Ranch. Today we're going to be taking this bull to the vet to get him semen tested and get him a couple shots. This is the bull that we're going to use to breed our cattle with this year. We borrowed him from my father-in-law. He just turned 15 months old. He's a pretty nice looking bull. We may keep him and buy him if we like him. He seems to be pretty gentle. He's still a little bit unsure of me. I got this big steer in here with him to keep him company. We're going to get him loaded up in the trailer and get him to the vet. I'll show you guys the process of getting him semen tested and getting his breeding soundness exam. We're going to see how he does on his test. This is the loading setup we have. It's pretty simple. Just made a little catch pin out of the panels here, and we're gonna load them both up into the trailer just to make things easier. We're just gonna take that steer in there. He's not gonna be getting anything done to him, but just to keep him company and keep the new bull from getting worked up. So we're gonna get him in the pen there, get both of them in the pen, get them loaded up in the trailer, and then we'll be on our way to the vet.
See what we got. Pretty decent movement. I would expect him to grow some testicle size in the next 2 to 3 months.
Okay.
At his age and his size, he's not a big bull. He's still got some juvenile issues. few more kinked tails than I would like, and we've got some protoplasmic droplets.
Kink tails and what?
Protoplasmic droplets are these spots like this on his tail.
Okay.
A bit down. They tend to inhibit motion. This little guy here got his tail coming off the side instead of straight out the back. There's a coiled tail right there. There's another one that's coming out the side of it. But a lot of what I'm seeing is what I would expect in a bull that's not quite through puberty.
Okay.
If you've got a kink tail right here, this one here's got a protoplasmic droplet and the tail changes right there at the end. Here we have a encephalitic head. Here's another kink tail. But he's coming. I think he'll be fine for you. There's another protoplasmic droplet right there. But,
About how much time would you expect, before
depends on what feed he's getting.
sperm starts to mature?
If you would start giving this guy a little bit of grain, he would probably mature pretty quick now.
Okay.
And the bulls that get a little extra grain or a little silage seem to mature quicker and have better semen.
Okay.
It's just one of those, you take a rough them in little bull, they may wait until they're 20 months old before they really come into. Is this one here?
Yeah.
The tail doesn't come out of the back end straight, it comes clear off on the side of it.
Yeah, I see that.
And that is an abnormality. This is a broken head here. He doesn't have as many piriform heads as I expected. Piriform heads are when they're pink back here in the back, and it interferes some with the way they swim. Kink tail, protoplasmic droplet. This one's trying to kink a tail.
Okay.
He will, how many are you putting him on?
He's only going to be going on 6.
6? He should be able to handle that.
Hey guys, so we're back home from the vet. One thing the vet told me that I didn't get on video while we was loading these two up is that for this bull's age and size, and the fact that he's been on grass almost his whole life, he really said that he did a lot better than he expected. He said, like you heard on the other video, these bulls that come off of straight grass sometimes don't mature until they're 20 months old. And the fact that he actually just turned 15 months old yesterday, and he's got quite a bit of sperm. He's got quite a bit of semen, and although some of that semen was immature, juvenile is what the vet called it, he said that he thought he'd be just fine on the 6 cows that we have for him to breed. So, like the vet said, I expect him in the next couple months. We can get this steer out of the way so we can see him. Guess this bull's just being shy right now. But anyways, you know, like the vet said, I expect in the next couple months for him to grow quite a bit, especially on this native grass that we have out here. He'll probably start to take off. You know, by the time he's 18 months old, you know, come fall time, he'll look like a completely different animal. Especially out here on this native, he'll probably blow up. One other thing that the vet said was his testicle size was 31 centimeters. And for his age, he'd like to see the testicle size about 36 centimeters. And so he said that, you know, that too comes with, you know, his age and being on grass. So I think in the long run though, the fact that the vet said that he did have more sperm and more viable sperm than he expected him to at his age and size and being off of grass is a good sign. And that's a good sign that he's got good natural fertility. We didn't have to feed him anything. We don't have to feed him anything to get that fertility out of him. And in the long run, that's probably what you want. That bull will last longer than a bull that's been fed up, been heavily fed when they're young, just to get their semen mature. If this steer would stop bawling, he's been in here for 6 days, so I would think he'd be used to being in here by now. But he's away from his herd right now, so there we go. We're getting out of the sun. You can see him a little better. The last bull that I got from my father-in-law, these bulls stay out on pasture. You know, they're raised naturally. Go on, steer. Actually, you know, pretty much all the calves out of this pen that this bull came out of, I think most of their mamas weaned them off themselves. You know, which is kind of what I was talking about in my prior video, about getting our cows to wean their calves off themselves. And I think they're going to be healthier. Their longevity is going to be better. And the fact that, you know, the vet did say that he thought he'd be able to breed these cattle, and he basically had no feed for his whole life except for about the last 40 days. So I'll give you an update. We're probably going to turn him out tomorrow morning. We're going to let him get settled back in here after being from the vet. And we're going to turn him out tomorrow morning with the cattle. So if you guys like watching these videos that I've been sharing with you about our day-to-day farm and ranch life, please like and subscribe, and I'll get as many videos out to you as possible. I think it's important to show things step by step sometimes, especially for those new people that are just getting into cattle and this type of thing. Sometimes you don't know what to expect. And just like this video showing the process of getting them semen tested and showing you what the vet looks for in the bull and in the semen, I think is good information to have. So you guys have a good day, and I'll see you on the next video when we turn this bull out.